Okay, gang, welcome to the WIRA daily market update. So Tuesday, 3/12/2019. We're almost about halfway through our second day of daylight savings. Everybody's still alive and everyone's still awake. So here in Honolulu, we have to start at 3:30 in the morning now. The market opens. So all you local residents, don't forget, man, we're on daylight savings time. This is not a mistake. Look, we're going to open up here with the SPX chart because this is the chart and this is where it's all hanging. So you can see we've kind of got our little channel lines built in here, but it's all about the same old story. You know, we're coming off that triple top here. We got one top here, second top in the middle, and third in those gold circles, and then a big old sell-off that happened in December. We watched the VIX, right? We watched the VIX. We called the peak there. We said it was time to go long, and it has been. As long as this trickles down, a little fight back from the VIX there. Over the last few days, we had that selling week last week, but you can see it's just right back down into that downward trend again. So this lends well for stocks. Had it not been for Boeing, we'd have some really outrageous market numbers right now. Boeing's kind of poorly weighing down on the Dow, but other than that, stocks are just really taking over. And, you know, if we switch over to a 5-day chart, you can really see that channel. That's where it's sat today and yesterday, and we'll see tomorrow. So if we can break out of that channel, we should be all systems go here for a run at that all-time high. We'll see how this goes. I mean, a lot of that news cycle is starting to shake off with the earnings recessions in general, impeachments and everything else that comes along with it. So let's see how we work out through that. We're still early in the week. It's only Tuesday. The market made a nice push today, got as high as about, what, 26.97, but it couldn't quite get over that hump, but it could be building energy. We'll see how this goes from there. We're still in Cloudera. We love Cloudera. You can see, like many of the other charts, this one's coming off a nice little double bottom built into a cup and handle. And now we're kind of breaking off that handle here. So Cloudera's got earnings tomorrow. So we'll see how those earnings go. We're looking for a little bit less of a loss than it showed the rest of the year. AKS, we just got into that steel play. We're in some $3 calls and some $5 calls. $3 calls out to summer, $5 calls out to January, and these are starting to be lively already. Those $3 calls were already up about 24-25%, and the $5 calls are about break even. So it looks like we timed steel right. We'll see how this plays out going forward, but we're loving the chart. We're loving that bounce it gave us right around that 260 level today on the AKS. And XRT, our retail play. Now, we knew this is going to be a little bit slower developing, but we wanted to get in early just in case we did get a big, fast turnaround. But this is coming along just fine. You can see we're trading about that 50% level on the Fibonacci right now. Retail is having to overcome a big number, that bad number from a couple of reports ago. Yesterday did a little to help it. But we need to see a little consistency on the snapback there. Twitter, we're still in that Twitter play. We picked up some $33 calls a few days ago, but to add with our 40s. But, you know, if we can get off this channel here, there should be clear sailing to $40 there, that big gap there going back to the middle of June. So we'll see how this plays out, or I'm sorry, the middle of July. But we'll see how this plays out. Twitter, you know, it's a big momentum stock. It can give you $5 in a heartbeat. It can take $5 in a heartbeat. So we're going to play that out at this point because the options have lost enough value that it's not worth it to cash them out. OIH, our oil play, oil really starting to come together. Had a really good first half of the day. Trading over $57 and stuff, but it settled down a little bit in the afternoon. Probably had a little to do with that Brexit vote and stuff, but we're loving the play. We're loving how we're trading out this handle here. You can see it in the red lines there, that little channel. We break out of that, we should be off to $20 in pretty quick time. So we're loving the way that we're set up here, and we're going to stick with it. You guys know we're still in GE. We own some of the stock, and we also own some $12 calls, which are not looking real good right now. But again, GE, it's working on that tail. It's in that channel, those red lines that we built there on the map. It's coming off that nice double bottom. It's been beat up, so it's a little bit of a recover. We might not get it on these options expiring Friday, but we'll hold on to the stock, and we'll look for other opportunities in the stock if that doesn't work out. So look, gang, tomorrow looks to be just a straight news day. We'll see how this Boeing news shakes out. And they're still in the blame game there. Not a whole lot happening on the political front, right? Let's get a nice big chart here, big page here. You see Jeffrey Gunlich, he's the one that called the big sell-off in December. He's saying we're still in a bear market. We'll see. Everybody's got an opinion, and of course we want to hear everyone's opinion and digest it, but we're thinking that there's a little bit more bull to this, so we'll see. He did one thing. We did watch that interview too. And one thing he did say was that the bottom from December is definitely the bottom. It's just we might have a higher bottom going forward, which would make sense, right? Stocks never go in a straight line. So you guys have a great afternoon. It was a great trading day today. We got a couple short-term trades going on too. We picked up some NVIDIA a couple days ago. NVIDIA was up $10 yesterday. Gave us another $2 today, I believe. Let's double check that chart. Yeah, you see NVIDIA ended up about $1, but you can see that big day yesterday and then another nice day today. So NVIDIA, looks like the chips, there's something coming back in the chips now. We're in some $180 calls on these. These ones we went a little out. We got a little more speculative because we got that big empty gap there up to 187. We'll see if we get that, okay? It looks like some sentiment's changing on chips, which should help us going forward. Other than that, we're still bullish on the market. Don't forget to read the disclaimer below. We are not registered investment advisors. The show is for entertainment purposes only. Do not buy or sell based on anything you hear on this show. Always consult a professional before making any investment decisions. So from WIRA, it's been a great Tuesday. Let's go get ready and rest it up for Wednesday morning. Should be a nice fun day tomorrow. The market's getting nice and lively. Other than that, you guys have a fantastic afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow after the market. Aloha.